Have you ever looked at a power line and noticed there are often 3 wires carrying electricity? Not 2! It seems oddly specific. And yet, this simple choice helps power factories, cities, trains, airports, and entire countries. So why 3 phases? Why didn't engineers use 1 phase? As it turns out, the answer solves one of electricity's biggest problems. And once you understand it, you'll see power lines in a completely different way. Welcome to What Exactly Is? Today, we're answering a fascinating question. Why does the world run on 3-phase power? To understand that, we need to start with something much simpler. A wall outlet. Right now, there is electricity flowing through the outlets in your home. But here's something many people don't realize. The electricity isn't flowing in just one direction. It's constantly changing direction. Back and forth. Back and forth. In most countries, this happens either 50 or 60 times every second. Engineers call this alternating current, or AC. If we could actually see this electricity, it would look like a smooth wave moving up and down. This wave is called a sine wave. And that's where our story begins. Because a single sine wave has a problem. Imagine you're trying to push a heavy merry-go-round. You give it a push. Then stop. Push again. Then stop. The motion becomes uneven, jerky, unstable. A single electrical phase behaves in a similar way. The amount of power being delivered is constantly rising and falling. Sometimes it's strong. Sometimes it's weak. For a lamp in your bedroom, that's not a huge problem. The light still works. But what about a giant factory motor? Or an elevator? Or a train? These machines need power that is smooth and consistent. So engineers started thinking, what if we created a second electrical wave? At first, that sounds like the perfect solution. When one wave is dropping, the other could be rising. And yes, it helps, but not enough. There are still gaps. There are still moments where power delivery isn't smooth. So engineers tried something else. They added a third wave. And this is where things get interesting. Instead of one wave doing all the work, 3 separate waves take turns. As one wave begins to fall, another is already rising, and the third is ready to take over next. It's like having 3 people pushing that merry-go-round. One person pushes, then another, then another. The movement becomes smooth and continuous. No pauses. No weak spots. Just constant motion. This is the secret behind 3-phase power. 3 electrical waves working together. Each one slightly delayed from the others. Specifically, by 120 degrees. That spacing turns out to be incredibly important, because it creates a much more stable flow of energy. And that stability unlocks some huge advantages. Electric motors run smoother. Machines vibrate less. Equipment becomes more efficient, and much more power can be delivered using the same system. In fact, some of the largest motors on Earth depend on 3-phase power. Without it, modern industry would look very different. But now another question appears. If 3 phases are so good, why stop at 3? Why not 4 phases? Or 5? Or 6? Interestingly, engineers explored those options too. Adding more phases can make power delivery even smoother. But every extra phase creates new problems. You need more wires, more equipment, more protection systems, more maintenance, and much higher costs. The improvements become smaller and smaller while the complexity keeps growing. Eventually, engineers discovered something remarkable. 3 phases provide most of the benefits without making the system overly complicated. In other words, 3 is the sweet spot. Simple enough to build. Powerful enough to run the world. And once electrical companies started building infrastructure around 3 phases, it became the standard almost everywhere. But here's something surprising. Your house probably doesn't use all 3 phases directly. Most homes only receive a single phase. Why? Because homes don't usually need that much power. Your television, phone charger, laptop, lights. They work perfectly fine with a single phase. Factories are different. A manufacturing plant might run hundreds of motors at the same time. Those machines need far more power than a typical home. That's where 3-phase power shines. It delivers large amounts of energy efficiently and smoothly. That's why factories, office buildings, data centers, airports, and industrial facilities often receive all 3 phases. So the next time you see a power line stretching across the landscape, remember, those 3 wires aren't there by accident. They're the result of more than a century of engineering. A solution designed to move enormous amounts of energy as efficiently as possible. And it all comes back to our original question. Why 3 phases? Because 1 phase wasn't enough. 2 phases weren't ideal. And more phases became too expensive. 3 turned out to be the perfect balance. The perfect compromise between simplicity, efficiency, and performance. And thanks to that decision, modern civilization can power everything from your phone charger to an entire city. All with 3 carefully timed waves of electricity working together behind the scenes. And that's why, when it comes to powering the modern world, 3 is the magic number. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more fascinating questions explained simply. And I'll see you in the next one.